What's up, guys? It's your boy D Fresh in the building. I hope you guys are out there enjoying this last little bit of the weekend that we have upon us, but you already know what time it is. It's time for us to go ahead and get locked, loaded, set, and ready to be able to dominate this upcoming week session. So before we jump into the charts, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that like button below, subscribe to the channel. That way, anytime we drop a video, you get the notification. We want to go ahead and show some love to some people that knocked it out of the ballpark on Friday, was able to catch that W. Evolution Kid, D Fresh, been learning a lot finally, becoming profitable. Blessed for your knowledge, up $400 on the week. My goal is to make $100 a day. This community is solid. Hope everyone win. I love it. You got a goal, you got a plan, you stick with it, and make sure you have that risk management in check. Ain't no reason why you can't make that. That is definitely doable. If you see a $50 pop in there, don't be ashamed to take that out too. The small wins is what builds the portfolio. I love it. Keep doing your thing. Champagne bottles in the air for you. No apology needed. Thank you for the levels. D Fresh in and out. Boom. I love it. $50 profit right there. Keep grinding. Do your thing. My God. $80 profit right here. Lena Stafford's. Good job. I love it. Keep grinding. Keep making that money. And I see you was able to catch that meta ride that we had, because you know we caught that thing to the downside. I see you got busy with it. I'm super duper proud of you. Keep doing your thing. Too slick with it. Caught that UNH play. Look at that. That is crazy. 1,000% up, almost $500. That is amazing money right there. That's some good stuff. Keep doing your thing. All of you guys, I'm super duper proud of you. Stock King had the SPY call to the upside. We called out that level 594.35, and you know where it went before it started coming back down again. Congratulations on that win. Champagne bottles in the air for you. This one comes from Yuso, in tune with it. Said, D Fresh, champagne bottles in the air. Had to give you props for your influence. Much respect to you. I appreciate the love and support, and even more, you knocked it out of the ballpark. You keep doing your thing as well. Enough of that, guys. Let's go ahead and dive into the charts. Guys, I got a couple messages from a various amount of people over the last couple weeks. They hit me up and said, hey, Fresh, you know, when you first started this thing, you used to give newbies and beginner plays. And I read the message. I'm like, man, what are you talking about? Newbies, beginner plays. That's how I start off the videos. What's going on here? I read more into it, and they said, well, you know, you still do the newbie and beginner plays, but they hire in newbie beginner plays there. $100, $150, sometimes $200 plays. And I got to thinking, you know, you're right. I Palantir, the AMDs, the NVIDIA, I put in that class right there. And they said, well, when you first started doing this, you were throwing $50 plays, $35 plays, $20 plays out there. Ones that, you know, not gonna break the bank. And man, you are exactly right. Thanks for getting me back grounded and getting it back going. So I appreciate the comments, guys. If you want to see those lower end plays, let me know in the comments below which one you want to see, and we'll start playing those. We'll do some random low end tickers, but we're going to go ahead and kick this one off with ticker symbol SoFi. This is one that you can spend your money on that will not break the bank like the QQQs, the Tesla, the SPYs, and you can still profit. The only problem with these smaller end tickers, you're not going to get that crazy volatility that you have with the QQQs, the SPYs, the Teslas, the NVIDIAs, the Palantir. So I know it's a ticker out there for everybody. So my job is to please you guys. And again, thanks for the comment. I love it. This is for you. SoFi, they're sitting at $13.95. If you are a bull, you would like to see them open higher than $14.05. Get through all this craziness. They open above that. Next level up, you got $14.10 on deck. If they start closing candles above that area right there, next level up, boom, you got $14.25 on deck. To the downside, you want to see these bottoms right here at $13.85. So an open right there would be a good start. That would take you down to this stuff right in here, $13.70. They lose that. Next level down is these bottoms right here at $13.60. Expect a bull response right there. there. That'll be a bit of a demand area. If they lose that right there, bears start smacking through that, and we having a bearish day. Look for 1350 on deck. There you go in that one. Next ticker up, we're going to go ahead and throw Mara on there. Here's another one that you don't have to break the bank in, and you can still make good money to the upside and the downside. They're sitting at 1620. If you are a bull in this one right here, you want to see them open higher than 1635. If they can do that, next level up is going to be this stuff right here, 1645, and then boom, you got 1670 on deck. To the downside, they got smacked here. They ran it up. They came back down. Bears couldn't break through it. They ran it back up. Over here, they got to that level again, ran it up. If a lot of times, guys, to help you learn this stuff, where the heavy resistance or the heavy areas is going to be, all you got to do is pull that tool out, look left on your chart, see where they got smacked at every time, and just draw that thing out, and you'll see often that'll be that heavy level. You see how many times they came down and they bounced and they went back up. So I would look at that level, or if I'm playing a downside and I caught the downside move all the way up here, I know once it get to that area right there, that's a take profit spot for me, as well as you see that 200 EMA right there. They normally bounce off of it. So if they start breaking through that, you got this level down here at 1585 en routes to this stuff down here at 1550. So that's just a little lesson for you guys. See it on your chart and be able to go back and draw your arrows or your lines or whatever, however you map out your locations on your chart. So last but not least, we got another one on here. This one is probably, in my opinion, the best one out of the three, because this one will follow Tesla, TSLL. They will follow their moves to the upside, and when they start pulling back, they'll follow them to the downside. So they're sitting at 1545. You would like to see a open somewhere higher than 1560. If they can do that, they're going to run it up to this spot right here, 1595, turbulence to about 1610, and then boom, you got 1635. Next level up is 1670. So there you go. To the upside, to the downside, you want to see a open lower than these bottoms right here at 1515. If they can do that, they're going to shoot their shot back down to this stuff in here, 1480. Next level down is going to be this stuff right here at 1470, and then boom, 1450. Expect a bull response from that spot right there. Big baller shot callers, hold on. Y'all going to have to wait right now, because I'm going to throw. I can't not just add Palantir. That's one that a lot of people play, so I gotta figure out how to cut that one in. So we gonna call this, you advanced traders that's just getting out of that newbie beginner range, that really ain't got the money for the SPY and the Tesla, but got a little bit more money to play a little bit more volatility. Palantir is gonna give you that volatility. So let's throw that one on the charts. They're sitting at 129.50. If you are a bull in this one, you want to see them open higher than this top right here at 130.30. If they can do that, they're gonna shoot their shot back to these 130.60 and routes to start trying to climb that ladder to boom it back up to the highs at 133.45. To the downside, you want to see them open somewhere lower than this stuff down here. You see how many times they got smacked when they hit that area? So you want to see 127.95. They can do that right there. They're going to shoot their shot. Next level down is this stuff right here, 127.45, and then boom, they're going to shoot their shot back to 126.80. They lose that, it's going to be a rough day. You got this area 125.70 and routes to 124.45. That's where the bulls will be hanging out to try to smack that thing back up. All right, guys, I'm gonna give in this advanced traders, this is another ticker that will give you some nice moves right here. Ticker symbol WMT, aka Walmart. They had a move on Friday and then they started pulling back. You want to see them open somewhere around 98.50. If they can do that, they're going to slowly start trying to grind this thing back to that 99.20. Expect a bear response. But if they go back and retest that area, check this out. Boom, you got 99.75 on deck. They're trying to get back over $100. So we patient. We'll get it whenever they show us signs that they're trying to boom that thing back up. But to the downside, simple. You want to see them open lower than 97.50. That'll give you a shot all the way back down to 96.20. Big baller shot callers, y'all come on up now. I got y'all. I got a couple for you too. The fan favorite for y'all is the SPY. You want to see them open higher than 594.30. Had that news to close off the market and everything started pulling back. If they can get back this level right here, they en routes to some good stuff. They're going to try to boom this thing to 94.50. We'll call the rest to the upside once they take out those levels. To the downside, you want to see them open then 593.20. They can do that. You got 592.60. 560, an area of interest, and then boom, they're going to run this thing to 591.50 en routes to this lower stuff down here at 590.32. I got a couple lines on here. This was the 5-minute ORB strategy along with the 15 down here. I'll drop a video on the ORB strategy for the 15-minute time frame. I use the 5-minute, but I think the 15-minute time frame is going to be a heck of a lot user friendly for you newbies and beginners with perfecting your entries and your exits. I think jumping into that one right there, drawing out your lines, is going to help you stay in that play a little longer without being faked out. But again, I'm going to drop a video on that here in the next couple days, and that way you guys can start perfecting that entry. And once you jump in, I'll show you where to set those stop losses in that video, and that way you can dominate a play such as this one right here and ride it all the way up, because this was easy to see. I seen what they were doing, and once they started doing it, man, they went crazy. If you was following the 5-minute ORB strategy, they had a move that would have faked you out, but they came back. And if you just reset, once they fake you out, just reset and go back to step one of the strategy, man, you caught that ride and boomed it all the way to the top. That's that right there. Next ticker up is going to be ticker symbol TSLA. They are sitting at 349.85. You a bull, you need to see them get back to 351.70. Next level up, they're going to try to boom it to 353.40. Next level after that, 355, and then boom, you got 358.50. To the downside, you want to see 347.80 open up. Next level down is going to be 346.20. Next level after that, you got 344.70, and then boom, you got 342. It gets ugly after that. But again, guys, these big baller plays, SPY, Tesla, Nvidia, QQQ, I'll update all of those before the market opens up. That way you know what's going on with these plays when we have these news drops at the close of market that try to destroy your plays that you already in. I got y'all. You ain't even got to worry about that. Last but not least, guys, I can't leave this Meta off the charts. If you are a bull, you want to see them open somewhere higher than 644.50. If they can do that, they're going to boom this thing to 648.85. We can start to get rolling again in Meta. To the downside, you want to see them open lower than 636.90. If they can do that, their next level down is going to be 635.60. Next level after that, you got 632.90, and then boom, you got 629.30 and routes to this stuff down here at 626.40. It gets ugly after that. But guys, how about that call out in the Discord? I said they are running this down. I said it's a demand zone down here at 626.50. Bulls is going to try to shoot their shot and bounce that thing back up. Shout out to you guys that played that, and I seen that you played it because I seen your profits on there. But look at this, 626.50 all the way up to 640. That was a crazy play. So congrats to everybody that was able to dominate that play right there. That's all the tickers I have for you. But again, guys, you know we walk this play down. And family, just to put some context on what we do in the Discord, I said Meta. They just tapped into a bullish demand zone. Let's see if the Bulls can take advantage of it. Bears need to close this under 632.85. That will be their target. Bulls need to pop this to 641 to start getting back to business to the upside. You see Tiger smacking that hat down. You already know what's going on. Bears was able to continue the downhill press. I said 628.70 is another area of interest to the downside. You see Tiger smacking hands. Bullish demand zone down at 626.50. Bulls can still pop out of that 628.70 mark. How about that though? Boom! You already know what's going on next. You see Tiger pumping that thing up. Where are we at? Boom! Man, we came all the way down to that 626.50. And guys, just to kind of put it in context and give you some visuals to pay attention to, you see exactly what happened. They ran this thing all the way back down to this area right here. You see 626.40. I said 626.50 starts a demand zone. Bulls can go crazy from that point, and we seen what they did from that point. They ran it back up to 640. So shout out to you guys that was able to catch it. You see what happened after that? Meta. Bulls are trying to break out of the supply zone 632.45 through 634.10. Holding above it, you got 634.60, 635.50. From there, they can boom it to test 637.20. And you see Tiger throwing that hat down, man. The accuracy that I'm throwing out is straight crazy, guys. I'm throwing darts at the target. So again, shout out to you guys that's able to pay attention and follow those steps up and grab a bag and make you some money. Super duper proud of y'all. But guys, it ain't just Meta that we doing. It's Tesla, it's QQQ, it's SPY. As long as bulls can keep this close above 591.95, we got 593 on the table. Closing under that brings the ORB back into play. And if you see what we're doing right here, Tiger pumping that fist right there, expect anything different. You shouldn't. If you watch my SPY portion of the video from the previous night, I often tell you those levels end up presenting themselves the very next day, and you know where we going. If you jotting these levels down, when they start breaking through those areas to the upside, you know exactly where we going. That was a good run up, but not only there, I knew they wasn't finished. I said SPY. Bulls would need to keep this above that heavy level at 593.05. I said to the upside, you got 593.35, 593.95, and then another heavy level sitting at 594.35. Bears come back into play holding this under 591.95. To you guys that's riding that train and scared that it's going back and forth, I said use the EMAs to navigate you as to when to exit. If you are in 0-day contracts, use the 5-minute. If they close up under that 20, you kill the contract. You made your money, get out of it. Swinging with good dates, use the 15-minute, kill it once it violates that 20. Man, we hit that thing to the penny. Target hit, boom. And guys, you see we had that run up. They were running up. I called 594.35 before the pullback started. We hit 594.34 and they boom ran that thing down. But guys, this is my get out of Dodge candle. That's my Mayday candle right here. I don't want nothing to do with that play after that. I don't care if they boom it back up. That candle tells me it's time to go. I'm not waiting for the touch at the 9. I'm not waiting for the 20. I'm out on there because it never fails. When I see that candle on a massive uphill trend that we have, that candle always tell me we ready to reverse and go back down. And they ran it down and then they tried to boom it back, but they got smacked in that area again. They was never able to close under 494.35. And we just got to wait and see what pre-market gives us. But you already know I'll be updating those levels before we open up. But guys, as always, thank you for watching the videos each and every night, as well as showing up to support your boy in the Discord each and every day. It's a beautiful thing to see you guys. I appreciate it, and much love to each and every one of you guys. For everybody else that's not in the Discord, what are you waiting for? We knocking them out of the ballpark every day. We grinding, but guys, I done took enough of your time. But hey, if you like sniper type, level to level, periodic breakdowns of your favorite tickers, SPY, Nvidia, Tesla, Palantir, Hood, Nike, go ahead and tap into the Discord. The link is in the description above. If you like this kind of content, do me a favor. Go ahead and hit that like button below. Subscribe to the channel. That way, anytime we drop a video, you get the notification. And as always, we're grinding. Good luck out there, and let's get it. Boom.